Hey, let's talk about pallet handling today. At least I want to show you a couple of methods of it. There's all kind of ways to handle pallets, but here I have some oak pallets. You know, they're not the lightest thing in the world, but they're not the heaviest either. Now we need to get it off the stack. And here's what I see all the time. I see people pulling these things out, dropping them down. It's kind of an uncontrolled drop. And if you don't have steel toes on, it could hit you in the foot and things like that. Here's another way to make a controlled drop, okay? Hang onto the pallet on the upper corner like this. Walk it out just like that. Now notice how this corner has come by the edge of the stack, okay? That's important. Now I have my hand here. I'm going to take my wide PowerLift stance, okay? And all you're going to do is turn this thing vertically, and you see how it comes down? It's a nice controlled drop. You're not going to wreck the pallet. You're not going to do anything, you know, to harm anybody. And the thing is, it's controlled on the way down. I like that idea. Now, we're going to throw this pallet back up on the stack, okay? Or either throw it or put it. But here's the problem. I see this all the time. People will come up with a double underhand grip like this, lift the pallet, and then we throw it up there with the load, the pallet load, being in front of the knees. You don't want that load in front of your knees. You want it behind your knees. And here's how you do that. Now watch my legs. First of all, the grip, I'm going to use a double, I'm going to use an overhand, underhand grip here. So I'm going to come way down here. Now, I'm very close to the load in my wide power stance. I'm going to lift it, rebend your legs, there it is. Now it's behind my knees. Now I can reposition my hand. And from there, I can either throw it or I can set it on the load, set it on the stack, or whatever I want to do with it. But the point is, it's all off of the back, it's all on the legs, and then I can walk the thing up there just like this, or do whatever I want. And of course, here I have a pallet that's falling apart, which is typical, but we need to be real, you know? So let's do that again. I'm going to take it off of here. I'm going to hang onto the corner just like this. I'm going to walk it out. I'm going to take my stance right away. Tip it. I just did a control drop. Now I have it, okay? I'm going to throw it back up there. It's really quick and easy. Take an overhand, underhand grip. I'm going to lift with my legs, set it right down on my thighs, reposition my hand, and up it goes. And that way, the load is coming from behind my knees. That's super important. You don't want to load in front of your knees. It makes too much of a lever arm. You can hurt yourself that way. That loads up your back, all right? So this is one method out of lots of them. Oh, let me show you one more. Hey, I'm going to take this down. Okay, I walk it out. I tip it. I've controlled the drop. Now, I want to get it back up there. You kind of have to position yourself to the other side, but for the camera angle, watch what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take my power stance, wide stance, and I want to rotate the thing right up on my thigh. Do you see that? I haven't really lifted anything, and then up it goes onto the stack. So you can rotate it up your thigh. Of course, you have to be careful. You might need protective gear, something like that. Or I can take it like this, overhand, underhand, lift it to my thigh, up it goes, job is done. All right, hey, talk about that, guys. You know, compare ideas, see what works best for you. The main thing is, it's a good idea if it keeps your back out of the job.